Oki mai anō, welcome back. Newshub has been leaked another cabinet paper which reveals the government is considering allowing for a potential influx of overseas landlords.
The Housing Minister's preferred option is to allow foreign buyers to invest in not just large-scale built-to-rent housing, but any residential land if they intend to develop even just one house on it.
But there's a big legal warning. If they do this, it can't be undone. Political editor Jenna Lynch has this exclusive report.
In charge of the tractor,
We've got Chris Flux in charge, absolutely in charge.
but losing control of cabinet confidentiality, Newshub has been leaked another cabinet paper.
Look, I mean, I'm not worried about it at all.
Once incredibly rare, this is at least the fifth major leak since the new government took office.
I walk my greyhound twice a day and she has less leaks than this government.
The draft cabinet paper shows Housing Minister Chris Bishop wants to issue a ministerial directive, a letter that sends a strong signal that New Zealand is open for investment to increase housing supply.
Foreign buyer ban remains in place. That's a coalition commitment.
You're not touching it at all?
We're not touching the foreign buyer ban.
National's foreign buyers tax was killed by New Zealand First in coalition talks. In its 100-day plan, the government signalled it would instead amend the Overseas Investment Act to make it easier for foreign investment in build-to-rent housing developments. The paper shows they're looking to go much, much further.
We're looking at a range of options to make it easier for build-to-rent housing in New Zealand.
The Housing Minister proposes allowing foreign investment in not just large-scale developments, but all new housing, allowing overseas buyers to purchase residential land if they intend to build a single additional house on it, as long as they don't intend to live in it.
There's a whole range of things that governments go through before they make policy announcements, and we're not at the stage yet where we're making those announcements. And
So can I take from that you haven't got New Zealand First across the line yet?
we are discussing internally and as a coalition government the range of options.
The paper comes with significant legal warnings, including the government could no longer decline an investment if it was deemed contrary to the national interest, and it can't be undone. Alongside a bolded, legally privileged title, the paper states our international obligations will prevent any future government from expanding overseas investment screening to include these assets in future. Exactly what National was warned about and denied would be a problem last year.
I'm not going to comment on legal advice the Crown's received.
Not willing to comment on much, leaving the leaks to do the talking.
OK, Jenna, so what is the likelihood of National getting the support to open up foreign investment this much?
Yeah, National getting creative in its pursuit to open up New Zealand land for foreign investment in housing. National seems optimistic about this, but this was a draft cabinet paper. I understand it hasn't been to cabinet yet, and fulsome conversations with coalition partners have not yet taken place. The optimism is perhaps fanciful. New Zealand First will not support this. It goes against the fibre of their being, and the word that I'm hearing out of those quarters is that it is dead in the water, dead on arrival, as we have already learned with this coalition government. Unless National got it linked into those coalition deals, good luck to you, Chris Bishop.
OK, that's Jenna Lynch live from Parliament. Thanks very much for the update.